Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be taking a look at these old wheels, and we are going to freshen up the truck and make it look like these wheels. So how this got started was I got some rims given to me, and I wanted to upgrade the steels to the aluminum alloys. And so I'll show you how we did that. So first thing we did was started with this new rim. It has been stripped down to the bare metal, so you can just YouTube your favorite method on how to do that. I did a couple different ones. There wasn't one that I was more particularly happy with over the other, but goal is just to get it down to the bare metal, and you can do that however you want. Once you get it down to the bare metal, we're going to use automotive primer, black wheel paint, and then clear coat. And it will eventually turn out like those wheels there in the background. And so, yeah, so like I said, first step, you'll just want to YouTube it, but what you're going to want to do is the goal is to get it as smooth as possible. Use a grinding tool to get all the nicks out, and then strip it with paint stripper, aircraft remover. The first thing you're going to do, though, is once you get it down to the bare minimum, is you're going to hit it with the primer. And then I do recommend getting one of the little handle guns. They're like $3, but it just makes a nice even coat, and makes it a whole lot easier to start, stop, and then you don't have to worry about your finger cramping up when you are spraying the rim. Just again, gives it a nice even coat. So with that, we will go ahead and get started with the first coat. Alright, and then once you finish that first coat, you just want to let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and then you'll come back with the second coat. And so the first coat is dry now, and so what you're going to do with the second coat is you're going to kind of focus on some of the thinner areas from that first coat, and just really make sure with the second coat that you get a decent amount of coverage that you didn't get with the first coat. All right, so after that coat, you're going to do another coat, again, 10-15 minutes. And then you're just going to, again, hit it where it's thin with the next coat. And I would recommend focusing more on kind of the holes and the divots and like the little crevices. That seems to be where it was thin the second time around. So that is what we'll do, and we'll just keep coating it until it is to our liking. All right, so now that we've got the wheel all primed up, it takes about 3 coats to get it fully covered and looking good. You're going to wait about an hour after the last coat of primer before you hit it with the first layer of black paint. So just to show you, I am using Rust-Oleum high performance wheel paint. I went with the matte black, just like the way that it looked. So we will go ahead and hit that with the first coat. The one thing I do want to add that I didn't mention on the primer though is that that first coat really should just be a thin coat. You just kind of want to get it covering as much of that surface area as possible. And you're going to have some obvious holes, but that's why we do multiple layers. That's just the best practice for getting the wheels looking good. And then you are, again, just going to wait 10-15 minutes between the individual paint layers. And so now we've waited 10-15 minutes. We're going to go back to the second coat. Again, this time you're going to want to kind of fill in those thin areas. It's a lot easier this time because you're going from the gray primer to the black paint, so it is a little bit easier to see where it's thinner. But again, you just keep spraying it until it's mostly covered and focus on those thinner areas. All right, and so now we're going to go on to another layer of the black paint. It is starting to get dark outside when I did this, so I do recommend doing it when it's daylight, but I had to work at the time frame I was working in, so the second and third coat ended up being a couple days apart, but you really just need to wait the 10-15 minutes between layers. And then if you do have any imperfections with the paint, you can sand it down and put another layer on and start over. That is what I had to do with this particular rim. I just didn't like how it looked, so I sanded one of the spokes down flush again and then repainted it. Yeah, we just, again, keep filling in the holes, keep painting it till it gets to where you like it. All right, so the next step after the wheels are painted, we've got 3 coats of primer, 3 coats of paint. The last step is going to be to put the clear coat on, and this is just going to be to kind of protect the paint layers. I've got 3 of the rims ready to be clear coated, and so we will go ahead with the first layer of clear coat. Again, just a thin layer, make sure everything's covered, and wait for 10-15 minutes in between layers. All right, so we've waited the 10-15 minutes and the clear coat is now dry. So we're going to hit it with a second layer. Now the clear coat is just to protect the paint. So it just, again, do it lightly and then a heavier with the second coat. I do, again, recommend getting the spray gun because it kind of lets you control the flow. Gets a nice even coat on there, especially with the clear coat. You don't want it puddling up in one areas. It just doesn't look very good, but you can get a nice even flow out of the can by using the gun, and it just goes on nice and smooth, nice and easy, and just make sure you get the whole wheel in between those coats. All right, so for the last clear coat, what we're going to do is pop the center caps back in. These are actually just the original Nissan center caps that came on there. The little Nissan logo comes off. I painted them just like I did the wheels and then popped the Nissan logo back on there. That chrome just really looked nice up against that black. But we'll pop these in here and then we will hit it with one last clear coat just so that the whole entire rim is covered and looks good. All right, so you want to wait 48 hours after you're done with the rim to put them on the truck. But here is the final product. I took them to a local tire shop, swapped out the tires that were on the steel rims, and I put them on the new alloy rims. And so total process cost me about 200 bucks. Saved a lot of money doing it this way. I'm really happy with them. Like how they look, but let me know what you think about them. Yeah, that's the final product.